Hello, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you. And today, we're playing Diablo 3. And you wanna know why? Because they announced Diablo 4! They also announced Path of Exiles 2! Oh, man. These two really know how to compete, don't they? Anyway, personal opinion, I like, each one, I suppose, has their advantages and disadvantages, and Path of Exiles probably has more pros than this. Anyway, before I start a war, and what we're gonna do, though, is we're gonna make a new character. Because you just don't have the same experience replaying the axe with a character you've already made. So, new character. And I really like playing as a Necromancer. Oh, I don't want to do hardcore. But then again, it would kind of... So we're going to do a female Necromancer. Yeah, no, we can't afford hardcore. If we fuck up, then we can't play as the character, and I'd have to start over again. So, normal hero. I don't know, this has become my default name since... Okay, let me do a quick check here. Okay, mic is not on mute, that's good. Volume's good. Let's start! Put it on the highest difficulty! No. We're gonna start on hard. Why? Because as you saw, the more difficulty, the more experience you get. And I don't know, the way I played Necromancer before, I was going pretty high on the difficulties pretty early on. Plus, if you want to switch the difficulties even higher, you can only go one higher. So I'd have to exit out, go back in to increase it.
All that grows must also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things.
They did actually change it based on gender, which is nice. Let's see. Things that Path of Exile doesn't have that this has just by looking at it.
And the dead it raised.
You can change the gender of the characters. That's something Path of Exile doesn't have. Gender switching. If you're a witch, you're a witch. You can't be a warlock. You know, etc. What else? Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I don't know, I guess two other games behind it there. That's something it doesn't have. Whee! I can roll!
I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
So that I may destroy it.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her. Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming.
Set equipment. That's something Passive Exiles doesn't have. And this does.
My master would take pride in this.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Thank you.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
And maybe transmog power is none. Yeah, it's something you'd only see after you get to the No, wait. Oh. I was not expecting this. I did not think it would let me keep the Paragon levels. And yeah, we're gonna switch that out with Skeleton Mage when we get the chance, and I don't know, maybe one of those. If you haven't noticed, I really like classes with pets.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
Cancel. Hello.
I came here to study the fall of Old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Well, you came at a perfect
I came
time.
here to study the fall of Old Tristram.
Zakarum has fallen to disgrace. What faith can save us now? It is the end of the world. Can't you see that?
Look, the dead are rising
As the
in one
shepherd watches
town
over
in a
his
part
flock.
of the world. It's not the end just yet.
Found some
You can
interesting
chill a
things
little.
on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Tillian cloth tunic of slaughter. Oh, I have a... Oh, no, they have that. I have nothing equipped. And wait, is that my money? Oh, so money carries over. Maybe no wings. Oh, let's just stick with that. No penance. You can stick with Necromancer. No wings either. Oh, I kept all my crafting stuff with me too. Wait, where's the stash? Okay, yeah, that identifies items. I got access to everything, don't I? Wait, what are you? I think I'll just take that. Gems can stay in here. Whee!
Don't you dare lift a finger to help our mayor fix his wagon. My brother died defending this town, while that bloated coward tried to run away.
Oh, in that case, let's just kill him. And cut open his stomach and eat his guts.
Some heroes are fighting each other in an area near here. Wanna go? Oh, and you didn't hear about it from me.
I mean, we have Dead Rising. Should we really
Afraid
be
of
brawling?
damaging your armor or weapons? That won't happen over there. In fact, no one even dies. Disappointing, really. Give 'em hell.
Oh no, I didn't mean to actually enter the training grounds. Take me back. Ah, fuck. How do I get back? You don't. Okay, okay, there has to be a way to get back. You are not going to leave me here. There we go. I just want to look at the dialogue options.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, and now he's dead.
Well, I hope you burned the body so he wasn't risen dead.
Nothing ever seems to change in New Tristram, does it?
Why do you say that?
There's always some threat of the risen dead or foul evil descending on the town, isn't there?
Well, it is Tristram. You did make your town over the old town with a history of undead uprisings. You kind of had to expect this to happen at some point, right? Is it just me that thinks that? Or do people think places actually become safer over time? Nah, foolish humans. Safety is a lie.
Your cart is in the way.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am the mayor of this town.
Then why are you standing here, idle?
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No.
Yay! Fuck you! Whee! I like rolling. Villager. Hello, villager.
Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live.
It
My
did?
family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram.
Ah.
But now, it's horrible. The loved ones we've buried and grieved over now threaten our lives.
Well, there is a solution to that. Burn the corpses. See, this is another reason why it's better to get cremated. You don't have to worry about being the risen dead. Or, I guess that could be a negative if you
For
like
many
being
years,
an undead.
villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that New Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
Whee! I'm having too much fun with the rolling.
Have you come to help us? The other adventurers who came through here didn't look so deadly.
I mean, I'm in less than starting gear.
I
I'm
don't
essentially
care
in
what
my
anyone
underwear.
says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock. A rock doesn't cause the dead to leave their graves.
Unless it's radioactive! No, it still doesn't do it. Leah's room. Hello.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
I mean, you have a rather positive outlook
Welcome
for the
to
situation.
The Slaughter Caffeine. Bring me whatever treasures you have no use for. I'll give you a bit of coin to save up for your casket.
Are you Leah? Did you survive the fallen star?
Tell me where it is!
But it blasted my uncle, Deckard Cain, into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Well, you should have killed them first at the start.
This is killing business.
Literally! But
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes, that is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
I mean, it looks like all I gotta do is kill the undead. It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Oh, you're a risen corpse? Die! Re-kill! Oh, you ever see that movie? It was on Netflix. It's actually pretty good. I liked it. Oh, this is where you can change the banner. Not real any point in doing that, actually. Okay, now let's not mess with that.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
I've actually never played any of the previous games. This is the first Diablo game I ever played. I have GOG. Maybe I should get the second one to play it at some point.
I will bring peace to the risen dead.
Meaning I will
I
bash
admire
their
your
skulls
courage,
until
but
they stay
Captain
down.
Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
I have experience in these matters.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Well, that just means I have to kill them before they get through.
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Wait, oh, wait, you could fling the bodies up? Oh, didn't do it again. That dagger looked like it was better. It is. Alright, let's keep going. We're going to save New Tristram. Which, in all honesty, probably shouldn't have existed in the first place. I mean, come on. You're demons tainting the land, or something. I don't know. Again, I've played the first two. I don't actually know what happened.
I have trained well.
Behold, my bone spears! Ooh, Grim Scythe. For the love of... Okay, here it is. It's been a while, so I don't exactly... remember things. I'm a priestess of Rothma. I need a scythe. Oh yeah, I was looking into Diablo lore videos a while back since 4 was announced. And Lilith comes back. I don't think I'm spoiling anything for anybody. That was the trailer. The whole point of the trailer. The mother's back, baby. Anyway, I should probably shut up about things now. Don't want to accidentally spoil anything. Gotta keep the mouth shut. Silence, you spoil mouth. Hello. By the way, the corpses are things only drop if you have necromancers around. I think kill you. Thank you. I mean, sure, the bone spheres make more sense, especially if I'm going to go with primarily fighting with minions. But at the same time, isn't it just boring to fire from afar? I want to get up close and personal along with my minions. Let's see. Intelligence affects my damage. Life per hit, that's life stealing. That makes my things cheaper. I have overwhelmingly large amounts of cash. Oop.
That is too expensive.
There we go. I actually don't know if any of my abilities even have a cooldown. I'll check that out later. But, yeah, lifesteal's good. I take lifesteal. Especially if you're gonna be melee focused or get into the fray, you want lifesteal. True in all games. Yeah, and when I break enough objects, you can get weird things like being able to move really fast. If somehow property damage gives you powers. Yay, I knew if you hold down something it equips it. See what I mean? Lifesteal is important. Chests, cut open more bodies, break barrels. Oh my. Hey, besides the satisfaction of winning on hardcore, in other words, without dying, what does hardcore mode get you? I don't actually know. Oh, that's something to look into later. Right now, we're playing Diablo 3. Wait, I haven't done any previous videos, have I?
Not enough
Nope.
essence.
No, I don't think so. I know I tried to do a Path of Exiles Let's Play a while back. I should definitely get back to that. I'll do that after this. We now have a schedule-ish, somewhat, maybe. Live stream weeknights, typically from 9 to 12, hopefully. That's the hope. Whether we actually do that or not is a completely different story. At least one video a day for weekdays. I can now make the corpses go boom! Whee! Explode! Corpses explode! Explode space. Like a true nature child. You are born everywhere. Anyway. I can kill you faster. You go down already. Oh yeah, you also get bonuses for comboing kills and stuff. Hey. Rule number 1 of all types of games: if you see a dungeon, go inside of it. Go inside of it immediately. I mean, sure, I'm gonna end up building this Necromancer pretty much exactly the same way as my other Necromancer's builds. But who cares? I like this kind of build. You don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Not really. And if I had to compare this to Path of Exiles, I mean, well, yeah, I have to compare it. They pretty much occupy the same niche action-adventure, RPG sort of thing. Path of Exiles gives you a lot more freedom to build your character. Like, sure, you could pick which, but if you really want to, you can go off and get all the Templar abilities. The classes really only determine what you look like, your starting stats, and where you start on the skill tree, or the skill web. Here, your class, the class you pick out at the start determines everything. What abilities you can learn, your armor, your weapons. So you don't have as much freedom. Like, as a Necromancer, I can't use, like, war shouts of, like, a barbarian or something like that. I can't pull up Call of the Ancients. The real main difference is the Ascendancy classes in Path of Exiles, which are class specific. But even then, they sort of give you a lot of freedom to move around with. I think they're gonna add more with Path of Exiles too, even. So. Yay, more classes. I would like a class that uses actual animals instead of corpses, though. While I do like pet classes, you know, I mean, I want something fluffy. Maybe you can pet a little. I mean, yeah, corpses are cool and all, but, have you ever tried to pet a skeleton? No? Good, neither have I. That seems kind of pointless. No offense to any skeletons watching this right now. Well, there's a reason why we say goodbye, hello and goodbye to humans and non-humans alike. You never know who's watching. Could be humans, could be people who identify as an Apache attack helicopter, could be aliens, could be the undead that don't consider themselves. Gotta try to be a bit inclusive.
Old Tristram. Diablo once walked these lands.
You know, shouldn't really leave anybody out. It's not good manners. As you can see, one of the reasons why I don't like corpse-focused abilities is it requires a corpse to be there first, but you only get if you're dead. So, let's say you're fighting a boss who doesn't have a bunch of minions with him. Any corpse abilities you have are useless unless you generate corpses through another ability. So there's two abilities taken up. See what I mean? See my issues? Reptilian cloth tunic. Oh. Yeah. Keep hitting start. Yeah, less armor. Ah, 3 life per second. That's why it says that. Alright. Actually, it doesn't really say. I mean, I know my primary stat is intelligence, but it doesn't really say what it does. Damage for which doctors increase all damage for increase resistance. Okay. Armor. Increases armor. Increases life. Armor. Does damage. Oh, that can just keep going regardless of... Oh. In which case, I'm better off putting all my points into something that has a limit. And then
that is too expensive.
It all into intelligence afterwards. Whee! I'm going to be way overpowered for my level. And this is why you up the difficulty. Now, I could have sworn there was a... Oh, there is a map button. Here we go. No, not that. Okay, I guess that. And this is a portal back. Yay! We can go back! Back.
The rumors of torture and worse grow every day. What has happened to Tristram and its king? I once thought Leoric a great man, but it seems I was deceived. We all were. He sends our meager army against Westmarch on the morrow. What will become of us?
Horrible, horrible things. Yes! Yes! Skeletal mages. Now I have the power! Okay, I kinda did use that all. Go back to New Tristram, I guess. Oh, hello. Leah, you have new things to say.
For a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place. There were a lot of ghosts here for him. This is where Diablo drove old King Leoric mad and terrorized the people. I don't know what really happened here, but whatever it was horrible. Nearly everyone who survived went mad.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Why should she?
Interesting. If he lives, his knowledge could prove useful.
Exactly. Alright, let's go back to the inn first.
It's a shame that bard got himself eaten. I could do with some music right now.
The gates might fall at any second, and you want a pretty song?
Can you think of a better time?
He has a good point. Let me see, what can I think of?
As you can see, business is atrocious. It must be the end times that people won't even drown their sorrows in drink.
Damn, it must be worse than the end times if people won't drink. Truly, we're all getting Thanos snapped. It's the only explanation for the lack of consumption of alcohol. That's clear. What is this place? Oh, this is Deckard's house.
After King Leoric went mad, no one lived in these parts for a long time. Then adventurers were lured here by tales of riches to be found inside the old cathedral. New Tristram started when some traveling merchants decided to set down here to sell to the adventurers. It grew quickly. Lots of good farming in these parts. Well, before all of this started.
Yeah, it's because it's a wonderful idea to...
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
Well, I mean, you are an old man, and this is Tristram.
And it is written, a fire. I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
I am literally rolling in the monies, so give me whatever looks good. There we go. No, I meant to keep that. No. It's gonna be a while before I get used to the controls again.
I will help you find your uncle, Leah.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Alright, and what do you have to say?
It doesn't seem likely the Deckard King could have survived down in the cathedral this long, does it?
Strange things happen in these lands.
You seem quite sure of yourself. You know something I don't.
This is New Tristram. There was literally a Lord of Hell here. For the love of God, man. Why is everyone so skeptical of everything?
When Leah told us the dead were pouring out of the cathedral, we quickly went to put an end to it. At first, it seemed we were succeeding, but they just kept coming. We were overcome. Captain Dalton and the men fought valiantly. They protected me. I am no soldier. I was a farmer. I should not have been out there with them. I do not know how I made it back here. None of the others did. And now, somehow, I'm supposed to lead the militia.
Well, you got the job, so do it the best you can with it.
I volunteered to help because it seemed the right thing to do. But I'm no leader of men.
True, though you have held the town thus far.
That's a simple thing for you to say. You were born to fight monsters like the risen dead. Me? I'm just a farmer.
Ah, you're not too bad. Again, the town isn't overrun with zombies and we aren't eating each other.
Help have all died.
And you're still blocking the road, huh? Asshole. Kill him! Burn him at the stake!
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Again, let's shut up. I mean, I know everyone's probably knows how this goes and things like that, but I mean, for the people who don't, let's just keep quiet. Alright.
Look! A hidden cellar. Follow me.
Sure we can't just... Why can't I cut this? I literally just cut a table in half. Why can't I cut a wooden plank?
Dark magic lingers here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Why wouldn't you? No, seriously, why are you so skeptical of everything? For the love of God, you literally had a Lord of Hell walking around corrupting people.
I need essence.
I don't know how the hell you're so skeptical. Why would anyone be skeptical in this place? Look at this shit, we got the dead walking around.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
Leave that to me. You'd best stay and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Wait, who's Aiden?
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
Oh, Uncle Deckard, you were a good uncle. Weren't you? Oh, we don't know if he's dead yet. He could still be alive. Now I can break it open. Damn you, plot convenience! Squad's backing down. Alright, didn't I set it so I could put abilities in any slot? Yes, I did. Yay. Originally, I guess, for convenience's sake, they don't have it set.
This soul is not yet at rest.
Oh. Oh, we can see that. They're just popping out the ground now. What the hell are reusable parts? Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, okay, never mind. It's just that.
Ah, Tristram Cathedral.
Should we really go inside, though? I mean, again, you know, apparently a large rock from the sky fell on it. All the dead are rising around it. But we gotta look for Anyway, I actually have this month's Game Informer issue, and it said a lot about the Diablo 4. It's going to be a completely open world game. As in, almost none of these level transition stuff. It's gonna be just one continuous map with dungeons and stuff. At least allegedly. So far, they've only announced 3 classes. Not sure if that's what it's gonna stay as, just the 3, but I don't know. 3 seems to be a big theme, considering the cinematic trailer and everything. So, it might actually just be the 3 classes.
The star fell below.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because again, you know, this isn't like Path of Exile. There's not much freedom with the classes, so...
My essence is too low.
Do not fear the end.
There seems to be a lot of Walking Dead around. Club? No, thank you. Okay, and let's keep going. We're gonna have a rather large dungeon to explore. And equip it. I actually don't know what the limit on my Necromancer is, how many skeletons.
The grave beckons.
Oh, leather pants apparently is good. Javelin, wait, is that a thrown weapon? I mean, you can use weapons and stuff with basic attacks, but why would you?
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King the Oryx army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Yeah, that would put a damper on a normally happy situation. I guess attack speed would be good. Again, I don't know if any abilities I have are gonna have a cooldown that I wanna smoke or smoke my blood will duplicate secondary skills. Any more flesh and reappear 50 yards away. Oh, that's 120 seconds. Launch a bone spear that 6 enemies. Gain a charge rate 50 seconds. Charges. Yeah, if I'm gonna be close range, bone armor seems like a good call. No, it doesn't look like I'm actually gonna need cooldown. Alright, so I don't need cooldown. In that case... attack speed!
That is
Critical
too
hit chance.
expensive.
Oh, well, that's not very helpful. It's the wrong side. Again, wrong side! Oh, what am I doing? Anyway. Rule 1 of dungeon exploring.
I can bring that down.
Going everywhere, very important. Very important. Also, don't step in the green shot. That is not good. Now you can already see the difference. Whee! And this is the dead. That's alright. Oh, hello, barricade. Hello, hordes of the undead. Meet your new master. Oh, we missed something. Go back and get that. Double damage.
What interesting mushrooms.
What is the mushroom do? You're not gonna get me high, are you?
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
That is what is called bad leadership, ladies and gentlemen.
My master would take pride in this.
Don't do it. Bone Spear Rune. Ability of which I do not use. Yay! It was placed somewhere we could actually use it.
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Yeah, you thought you could keep the dead trapped. Then a giant rock fell from the sky. Well, do we have to destroy the bookcases? I mean, I know rule 1 is destroy everything, but it's a bookcase. Oh. Give up your shit, man. We ain't letting you leave alive. Nope, nothing else. Yeah, well, so what if only one person was in the trap? Let's try this one. Yay! Multiple! Let's get out of the way there. Just getting controls confused. My fault, there's so many. Well, that's the exit, so we can't go that way. Rule 2. Rule 1. Explore everything. Rule 2. Refer back to Rule 1. That should probably be Rule 1. Explore everything. Rule 2. In the event you find the exit before everything, revert back to Rule 1. There we go. That's all. Yep, that's all the time I have for this episode. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like. Comment, subscribe. And remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures of dogs and cats and whatever else I decided to put up there. And next time, we're gonna keep going through the cathedral. Rolling. I don't know the rest of that song. Whatever. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like, want to subscribe. And remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures of dogs and cats, and whatever else I say I put up there. So goodbye, humans and non-humans alike. Good whatever applies to you.